is Cricket from the Coat Hangers, and you're listening to Drop the Mic.
At last. Welcome, Neo. As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus.
It's an honor to meet you.
No, the honor is mine. Please, come, sit. I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole?
You could say that.
I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong in the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix.
This is episode 65. What is The Matrix? We are your host, The Swan and J-Dub. Tonight we have a special guest in the house, Mr. Admiral Atlas himself. Welcome.
Hey.
Thank you for hopping on this at the last minute.
Guys. What's up, dude?
We have a very cool episode ahead of you guys.
Yes.
So thank you all for tuning in. So tonight we're going to be talking about the classic that redefined the 90s.
Yeah.
But before then, we'll hit them with the
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
all right, J-Dub, what do you got for us?
So, I don't know if you guys are fans of the Kingsman franchise. That's
Yes.
The movies. Well, they are getting a third installment
Oh,
to continue on that story, and also a prequel.
wow.
And these both are going to be shot back to back by the same director. And the prequel is going to take place in the 90s.
Okay.
So, I mean, not the 90s, the early 1900s.
Oh,
So the beginning of the Kingsman, how it got started, I guess. And for the third film, what's his name? Taron Egerton, is the main character. He actually wants Dwayne Johnson to be in it in some capacity. So I guess, I mean, he does bring in the money.
Yeah, The Rock is
Yeah.
pretty popping. He's hot right now.
Yeah. It's making too many movies. But yeah, so that's some news for that. We also have Lucifer, which was actually canceled. We got news of it maybe a month ago, that they were done after season 3, but Netflix has picked it up.
swooped in.
Yeah, they swooped in and saved it for season 4 as of right now.
I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't do that with Ash vs. Evil Dead,
I know.
which in my mind
Is a
deserved that more.
Yeah, definitely.
And they just stayed quiet, and people were petitioning for it, and I just don't
I
understand.
think it's pretty weird.
Like, they must have some kind of good standing with the Lucifer crew, because that's random.
Yeah, that is because I know the main actor. I don't know his name, but he's the guy who plays Lucifer in the show. He was really pushing for the fans to be really vocal, to try to figure out, to build up some type of hype to get it picked up from somebody, and it ended up getting picked up by Netflix. So I guess you guys have been heard, whoever you are.
They pick up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they do a lot of things. That's cool.
I think being on Netflix too is a lot more freeing, I guess, for a show. You're not really restricted by kind of the restrictions they have on like Netflix.
Yeah, MPEA.
Yeah, there you go.
Or basic cable.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can have free reign. So maybe it'll get better.
That's what I'm assuming because
it was on.
It was on Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's a little bit of news for that. And
I was gonna say Netflix. You should pick up that The Exorcist show.
Yeah.
Because that got canned too,
Did it?
right?
I never even get to watch it.
It's pretty solid.
I was excited for it when I saw a trailer for it. I think maybe it was 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. What else do we got? Oh, John Travolta's new movie GOTTI opened with a 1.6 million, and that's pretty bad, I guess, because it has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Zero?
Zero.
Because I read a review of, or an article, I should say, of John Travolta saying that he really thought that this movie would be an award contender.
Maybe not, according to Rotten Tomatoes. But seeing the trailer, I was kind of excited to maybe watch it. It looked pretty interesting, but I guess the critics thought otherwise. So
he's probably just trying to get rekindled or trying to hype up his own stuff or whatever.
I don't know, man.
He's still doing that other movie with Fred Durst, right?
Oh yeah, the one. Yeah,
Moose.
Do you think that he should just retire?
He's getting to the point where he's kind of crying for some fame or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still like John Travolta, but it's for his old stuff. I haven't seen any of his newer stuff, but maybe he's getting up there. He's kind of older now.
I liked him in was it Pelham 1, 2, 3? I liked him in that one. You saw that, right?
Yeah, with Denzel.
Yeah, he was really good in that, and I liked him in the character he played in From Love with Paris. That's why I like that one. Or From Paris with Love, something like that.
He's had a lot of hit or miss roles, you know. I praise him for doing Hairspray. He did the Hairspray.
But yeah, what do you think, Wes? Do you think it's maybe his flame is kind of gone?
Honestly,
dwindling?
No, I think he takes a lot of risks, and sometimes they don't pay off.
Yeah.
GOTTI is that's a hard thing to do because it's a real, like, he's
it's a real thing.
Yeah, you know, it's you're portraying somebody's life.
Yeah.
And if you know, he's just the actor, and there's so much more that goes into it. Obviously, I didn't go see the movie yet, so I can't really speak on it. But there's a lot of things that come into the film that it's bigger than him. You know,
especially because it's a biopic. Right?
Yeah.
There's just so much writing on that, and no, I don't think that he's done.
No.
There's a lot of people that are still. Yeah. Gary Oldman he's older, man. He kills it.
But I feel like all his movies are good.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe he has a better agent, kind of picking his movies better. I don't know.
I know John lost his son a few years ago.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, on to something a little more better. So Incredibles 2 has broken records, and it has the biggest animated movie opening ever in the history of animated movies.
I'm slacking. I need to see that.
Yeah, I know, I am too. For being such a fan of the first one, kind of.
What was it, like 14
years ago?
14, damn.
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, what?
What else do we have? So it had an opening of in the United States at 180 million. And worldwide, it went 231 million.
Jeez.
So that's pretty crazy. That's a pretty good opening.
That's huge.
Yeah. What else do we have? So the Joker origin film with Joaquin Phoenix, rumored, is supposed to start filming in September. So it's coming up.
Joaquin Phoenix as the origin for Joker?
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of older now, right? He's a little bit older.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if he gets in shape and
I think he'd be a pretty good Joker though, because he's off his rocker already. He's kind of out there.
I'm excited.
He's got a weird mannerisms.
Definitely.
You could definitely go back to like a Heath Ledger kind of psycho-ish.
Yeah.
Pull away from that the hipster stuff. Not bashing on Leto. I'm a Leto fan. Yeah. But he's getting his own film too.
Yeah, it's supposed to be,
DC's about to fuck up their timeline, I'm telling you, boy.
Yeah.
Well, that's the weird thing, because this movie is supposed to be totally separate from anything that is happening with like this universe that's going on now with like Justice League and Aquaman and everything like that.
So it's supposed to be pre all of that stuff?
It's supposed to be like this is an alternate universe.
Other worlds, right?
It's called like Elseworlds.
Okay.
Like in some comic book versions, they have where like Superman landed in Russia instead of Kansas.
Yeah.
And he fights for the Soviets.
That's cool.
So it's kind of like a alternate reality. Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's pretty cool. What else do we have? So some potential spoilers for season 9 of The Walking Dead, if anybody still watches that.
Taking my news again.
Oh man, okay, I'll skip it.
No, go ahead.
All right. John Bernthal was spotted near the set of The Walking Dead where they film, and possibly hinting that there might be some type of flashback or something to do with him. So expect to see him in season 9 if you're still watching this. What else do we have? Aquaman trailer and Shazam trailer will be released on Comic-Con weekend. Ooh. So that's happening. So
cool.
I definitely want to see that Aquaman.
Yeah,
that's
good.
Cool.
What else do we got? Cobra Kai, one of the Swan's recommendations, is at a hefty 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
No way.
Yes, I just thought I should throw that in because it was a recommendation.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
It's a beautiful show, man.
Don't skip out on it. What's it called? They have a free trial for YouTube Red, right?
Yeah, it's a whole month.
Yeah, a whole month. So
you can believe that. You can binge that show. They're 30-minute episodes. You can binge it in a day.
Yeah,
if not a few hours.
Do they have commercials on YouTube Red?
No.
Okay.
That's the whole point. Is they cut out all the ads.
Okay.
And if you're a mobile person who listens to music, with YouTube Red, you can close YouTube and have it seamlessly play and do other stuff. That's what YouTube Red is for. Yeah.
That's sick. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been a standard already.
Yeah. Then you gotta pay for it though.
Yeah.
What else do we have? My last bit of news, which is pretty interesting. So Kevin Spacey will be making his return to the big screen this August in a movie called Billionaire Boys Club. And this movie was actually filmed 2 years ago. So before any of this that controversy popped up with the sexual misconduct allegations. Yes, so this did not happen. They didn't just finish filming this. So the people who were behind this are a Los Angeles-based distributor called Vertical, and they went out of their way to say that we feel like we should release this movie, even though that one small supporting actor in this movie had some sexual misconduct problems in the past. They feel like it deserves to be seen, regardless of Kevin Spacey being in it. Yeah. So it's going to be released. So late summer, August.
I'm interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
To see if people go see it.
I was gonna say it's always sad to hear when one person ruins a whole like
production of something.
Yeah. Just like with the whole Roseanne stuff, how she just ruined the whole show for everybody.
Yeah.
But that sucks for him too. You know.
Yeah, that's my bit of news. That's
nice.
Yeah, short and sweet, I guess.
What about you, Vic?
I don't have too much news. Just a couple of things that I saw on the internet that caught my attention. I saw the Dumbo trailer.
Oh, yes.
Tim Burton's putting that out for Disney. It's supposed to come out in 2019, but when I watched the trailer, it kind of reminded me, had a feel of like the Big Fish type, where it's like, in the carnival, and it has the same ringleader, Danny DeVito's in it as the ringleader of the circus, and I just think it looks really cool. I don't think there's an exact set date, but it's supposed to come out in 2019.
Sometime in that year.
Mm-hmm. And the new Christopher Robin trailer I watched with Ewan McGregor in it, a.k.a. Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's pretty much like a live-action Winnie the Pooh movie.